All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to apostles of GMS and a sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. And I want to go into this small article about this COVID vaccine that's going to be it's pretty much a thing now with all the side effects and all that stuff that's going on with it. It says you may need a COVID vaccine passport to travel in 2021. And the reason I'm going into this is because it's just not going to stop there. It's going to be to where you need to take it to go to work, to go into certain buildings, and then ultimately it's to gear you up for the chip. Because that's the main thing that this is really about. This is a guinea pig test. And of course, because he releases it ultimately because the Lord done it. The Lord's keeping this virus going because he thinks he can stop it, and ultimately, he can't. He can't stop this virus that he wanted to set loose. So to go further into it, it says Miami, CBS, CNN, Salaki. In order for people to travel in 2021, they may eventually need COVID vaccine passport. Several companies and technology groups have begun developing smartphone apps and systems for individuals to upload details of their COVID-19 tests and vaccines, creating digital credentials that could be shown in order to enter concert venues, stadiums, movie theaters, offices, or even countries. And this is all a pre prep for when the chip comes. So actually, I'm gonna just jump into the first scripture for it. This is Revelations 13 and 15. It says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all small, sorry, and he causes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Now, this is what, like I said, this is always gearing up to. He's he's creating a catastrophe and coming up with a solution, and he's going to do the same thing when that chip comes out. This whole hack zine that's really messing up people by a lot, causing all sorts of issues. It's not gaining the people's vote as much, but they got the power with the social media to keep captivating people with it, to keep taking it. It's more of them. It's more of the people that wants to take it more than the people that don't want to take it. And he's trying to get everybody captivated to keep them going in that loop. So when that chip comes out, it's going to be the same thing. Only it won't have any issues. He's gonna promote it. He's gonna promote everybody to see what it does. Like to automatically scan your hand to open up, the door opens up for you, or your car, or even your TV. That's what it's going to do, and that's what that's what he's going to do. That's how he's going to keep captivating people. That's how he's been doing it for years. You see those advertisements that people want to usually skip, and then sometimes you just sit. They mix it to where you can't skip it, and you may see something that you actually didn't think you would want, and then there you go, end up getting it. It's the same way. So Actually, I'm gonna keep reading on it. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So in that day, you won't be able to buy or sell, or even when they make it mandatory to take this vaccine, hell, they may not. This is still just a test run, but it may get to that point where you may not be able to buy or sell. But that's still going to the chip. That's the time where we ain't gonna be able to do shit. That's the time where we can't go into a building or even your own home if they decided to, because they're gonna do the same thing with how you enter your house. Because back then you had what is it that they have now? You had the house meters, and then they changed it to smart meters. So the smart meter can just tell whatever you're doing, how much power you're using up. They're going to do the same thing with even the locks to your house. They're going to change it from locks with the keys to a pad that you need for the chip. It's the same thing. So I'm going to go back into this article a little bit to get to the point. It says you can be tested every time you cross a border. You cannot be vaccinated every time you cross a border. And eventually they're going to change that. It says he stressed the need for a simple and easily transferable set of credentials or a digital yellow card, referring to the paper document generally issued as proof of vaccination. So again, this is just a test run. The show verification that you had this to get inside a building. You didn't need this before. What about all the other viruses that happen? What about the simple common cold that could kill a person? Didn't need no vaccination for that. Didn't need you didn't need a simple identification to show that, oh, I got by proof that I got the vaccine. You didn't show that. You didn't need that before. Now all of a sudden you need it. And it's not to say that this virus won't kill you, but you have all the other viruses that can kill you. So I'm going to get to the next scripture. This is Psalms 10:2. The wicked and his proud doth persecute the poor. Sorry, hold on. There we go. It says, the wicked and his proud doth persecute the poor. And that's exactly what he's going to do in that day. Even our people's persecuting us. But you got our own people that will fight against us to even take this thing. And we're like, no, we shouldn't be taking it because it's actually messing you up. It's actually going to kill you. It's probably going to kill you more than the virus itself. And it makes you wonder, shouldn't I have the quote unquote the right to not take it? That's what this place was all about, supposedly, is you had the right to do certain things, or you had the right for opinions. And it's in this land, that's the complete opposite. Everybody wants to shove their opinion down your throat. Everybody wants to make you take what they want you to take. So when this chip comes out, everybody's gonna be hauling ass you to make sure you take this chip. And it's the same thing with this vaccine. It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. And when the chip comes out, they're gonna be taken in that mess. Hell, he has the power to shut you on and off. He has the power to kill you with it, or anything he wants you to do. That thing is going to be able to do all sorts of shit. This vaccine. Oh, you want to take the vaccine? Well, here goes all the side effects that come with it. Hell, it can even possibly kill you, like any other vaccine does. You're going to be taking in the devices that you imagine. But that's ultimately going for when E gets destroyed by those missiles that he loves so much. That he keeps prepping in those silos to make sure that they work. To keep testing on other places. He's gonna be taken in that mess. And our people's gonna be taken with it too. Because our people so adamant on taking America Babylon taking down other countries just because they think they're terrorists. They're gonna get taken with that mess too. Them 2/3. Actually, let me get this scripture right quick. Actually, no. This is First Chronicles 16 and 11. It says, "Seek the Lord and His strength, seek His face continually." And that's what we have to do. We gotta keep staying prayed up to make sure that that I hope that I don't take it. That many brothers don't take that chip, and even this hack Z, because it's all wicked. It's all wicked. It's not something we're supposed to be injecting in ourselves. That was bad enough that we got to get injection for blood tests because sometimes you may need to. But this hack Z you don't need. You have other healing herbs. That's a totally difference about it. That's why even in that day we still gotta stay prayedful that we stay strong in this truth, that the Lord protects us from this mess. Because in that day things are gonna go nuts. Got this final scripture right here. This is Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which ye have filled, fill to her double. So when the Lord comes back and destroys this place, he's gonna get what he has coming to him. As I said before, when you go to a restaurant, you order, and you finish the food, the waiter got the receipt for you, and that's gonna be the same way in what's going on now. He's ordering all this stuff. He's eating up all our misery. He's feeding off our misery. He's ordering all sorts of stuff to pollute us, to kill us. The Lord's writing down the receipt. And he's going to deliver it. He's delivering that receipt with a missile. It's just that simple. The Lord, you can't. He thinks he can beat the Lord, and he can't. But we say it time and time again. And he's listening to it. But he's going to see in that day. He's going to see in that day when the Lord comes back and destroy this place. And he ain't getting away from it. But that's all I wanted to go into. So with that, little one, this was edifying. And with that, shalom.